going on the phone lines today. Straight to a sacrum. Oh, I don't know where this youth is right now. Maybe gallivanting across someplace. I don't know, he will tell us. But let's go on the line and talk to one youth who has been in at the Gideon from way back where. With a name that makes you turn and hear what him got. Hear the man and see the man and welcome the man. Adikese. Welcome to the show, Adikese.
Yes, I respect Jahbeloved.
Selassie. Give thanks all the while. Yeah. Adikese, straight to brass tacks. How did you get on the rhythm, Adikese?
Yes, I Jahbeloved. By Jah grace, can you say this one is an inbound thing, and say I only know from long. I say through you just set the thing straight, and I say me into the thing for long, so we can do that. So you push me the rhythm, I say yo man, Adikese, do justice to the rhythm.
Yeah, and you did complete justice to the rhythm with the track called what? Tell us about the track.
Life so sweet.
Life so sweet.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, tell us about why life is so sweet for you. Give me some of the money where you got.
Yeah, man, cause you don't know say the thing is. You say where the money there. I know say Jah bless you with life, health and strength, and no matter how tough and rough it is, true we have that, through the sweetness, you have to still deal with it and yeah man, make things straight. I know say Jah name must be praised.
Yeah man. Yeah man. Yes indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yes indeed. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Adikese, because you know what? Go on YouTube and we can find music of Adikese way back when. And not just YouTube. I who know Adikese know about when Adikese used to rock the mic from way back when. Tell us 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Tell us something about Adikese.
Yeah man. I man is a growing youth, humble and simple and through Jah guidance and protection. Music is our thing from an inbound thing. I would not say true righteousness. You have to stretch and come in and the reggae thing, Because hip life way back, that's the man I deal with.
Yes.
Was the beginning with a Virgin Pozo way back 2002 with this sound. So we are going there. There was a featuring through the link with where the money radium thing. Yeah man, say yeah man, it will carry we far. So we just to deal right with the thing and say righteousness stand tall. You understand me, General?
Absolutely. Absolutely, most definitely. And Adikese, Comanche Music salute you, for coming and blessing the thing. But hear what? So the idea is based in my beloved or sacrum, true?
Yes, I.
Alright.
Kumasi precisely.
Yes. So I as the artist on the rhythm who come from Kumasi, you know what our duty is? I was tackling Osajifo with this last week, We have to bring the rhythm to Kumasi, to a sacrum in a style. You understand? Because it looks like the thing is supposed to be a nationwide thing. I understand? If you go to the north, we have DJs in the north who are blasting it. If you go to places like Suhum in Koko, Blessed Love, Nana Dakwa in Nkoko, love every time, Yes, and my man like oh gosh, I forgot the man's name. He's in a sing for Sue. Love, I'll mention your name on the next episode. Do you understand? But yeah, Blessed Love, all the man they are sending the rhythm everywhere. But me, you, Osajifo, Kwesi Levi, Black Cat, all the Kumasi, man them on the rhythm. We have to bring the rhythm home. Let's make the fans aware of the rhythm. You understand?
Respect God,
yeah,
Father.
So before we leave, tell me about your promotion plan. What's your promotion plan for the rhythm? Are you going to do a video? What's the promotion plan?
Yeah man, definitely, we're going to shoot some video, towards that, and we try to build a t-shirt too for that.
Tell me about that merch. Yes, indeed. You know the game. Tell me about the merch.
Yeah, man. Handy works from scratch, so we can't forget that,
You heard that for yourself. Where the money merch. It's coming up, and I'll be the first to flash one right on this show. You don't know. Yes, indeed, Adikese. So you see what I was telling you the other time too. Enough artists who they on this rhythm have a next thing which they excel at. You understand? Which is like their daily hustle, so to speak. That's how we pay studio fees. That's how we get around. You understand? Because nobody's giving us nothing. They don't pay us to get on the shows. Reggae music is like the orphan child in Ghana. I understand. It's I have to do it for myself. But Jah bless we with all type of things where every artist that you come across have a next thing which he excel at. And Adekese is linking up with I to bring you some merch. Give thanks, Adekese. Blessed love. Last words before you go, Rasta.
Yeah, man, enough thanks and blessings, yeah, man, for Chromantic Music, you know, for putting I on this radio, you know, say, platinum heights still, and respect that, yeah, man, and enough respect to Jack T too, yeah, man, Rastafari.
Yeah, man. Adekese, blessed love today, tomorrow, the next day, and every other time. You understand?
Respect.
Love.
General.
Love. Carry on down.
Yeah, man, straight.
Let's go now and check the music of the man Adekese. It's called Life Soul.
Madagascar calling, Ethiopia calling. Man and woman make a perfect match. Can't give up the fight again one touch. Big thing Adekese, shout it out. I cry. Life is so sweet. Get a youth feeling righteous life and be straight. Blessing from above, I is the king. Clean up on no heart and mind to the better know. Get a youth you must give thanks and praise, is so sweet. Get a youth live righteous life and be straight. Blessing from above, I is the king. Clean up on no heart and mind to the better know. Get a youth you must give thanks and praise, is so sweet. Get a youth live righteous life and be straight. Blessing from above, I is the king. Clean up on no heart and mind to the better know. Get a youth you must give thanks and praise. We leaders nothing but the youth them welfare. Black star like promises, bigger heads not care. Tradition goes on, black people still I swear. Tribulation time, Rasta say salvation. Born starvation and condemnation. Every living youth fi rise and praise the living king. Ital is vital, survival make it essential. Wake up from your sleep, black people think deep. Not slow cheap, spiritual revelation time. Youth them light shine in the darkness. Give thanks and praise, Jah show the youth them oneness. Plan for today, the future is the interest. Get a youth, the future is the interest.
Okay, so the next artist is one that is in the league of, you know, the big boys. Let me just say that. This is what I mean. As a young boy growing up and checking reggae music, I used to look up to them, you know. I used to listen to their music. And he also came with the crop of artists that have come to be Grammy material, i.e. Rocky Dawuni, right? But we're not talking about Rocky right now. We're talking about someone who was in the same band with him back in the day, and it was called the same name as he still is called now. Welcome on the show. Local Crisis.
Yeah, man.
Yes, indeed. What's going on, Crisis?
You know, everything is cool. Life is good. Can't complain. Just give thanks.
How is the beautiful West?
It's great, man. It's great. Yeah, it's great. You know, just pushing on some projects and things like that. But it's great.
Fantastic. So, let's jump straight to brass tacks. When we started, you know, when Chromantic Music approached us, you know, and laid out the whole foundation for the project and everything, with the rhythm and everything, full disclosure, some of what we did was that we laid out a number of artists, and then we marked some of them out to be those who we called would legitimize the project, right?
Yeah.
So that if you put these artists on it, then it means you really have a project. And you were one of those, I'm glad to say.
Oh, wow.
How were you approached? How did it all happen?
Well, thanks to you, I have to say, because you know, you gave me a call and talked about the project. I was very excited about it, naturally, because I always say, you know, Ghanaians, Africans, we don't collaborate enough. We need to be doing, I mean, we're stronger when we collaborate than whatever we're able to achieve as individuals, right? So to me, it was an example of how we could show Ghanaians in the world and Africa at large, that there's something that can come out of collaboration. So right away I jumped into it. It was a good opportunity, a good project, and I was very excited about it. So thanks to you for giving me that call.
And thanks to you for bringing your image and your blessing onto the project to legitimize it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about, you know what I always associate with you? The pop chains. The pop chains, right?
Yeah.
If we talk about the pop chains to people, the youth of Ghana today, they might be like, what? What's that? Tell us, what was that?
Well, like with every discipline, you have to catch them young, right? Like in soccer, you have to catch the youth at the coach level. It's the same concept. So Pop Chain was the opportunity for many of the big names, even in the music industry in Ghana, to start learning the trade, right? Start learning the rudiments of music, what it takes to play in a band, the coordination, the timing, the skill development, learning music, learning performance, learning production, all of those things. So Pop Chain was the foundation, and by the time you had a few shows, you understood what this whole industry was about, this business was about, and then it was up to how far you wanted to take it. So, throughout the teenage years, Pop Chain was a big thing for me in particular. That was when I honed my musical skills, learned to play multiple instruments, learned to sing, in addition to being in the choir. So, by the time I hit my 20s, I was already there.
Ready for the world. So what exactly were the pop chains though? Like, today, if you tell someone Pop Chain, what was it like? How can you help us draw a picture of what it was like?
Basically, it's a competition for bands, for young people, mostly students, right? So in the secondary schools, the students will form a band. Usually it's at the form level. Maybe you have a Form 1 band, a Form 2 band, or you have, different types of groups. They come together, they play, they choose a set of songs that they want to perform, but there is a compulsory song for each band. So, and the bands are judged based on their performance on the compulsory song and their overall performance for the other songs that they perform. So it becomes a competition. You have to do the best you can because there's always a winner that's chosen. And they also pick out the best instrumentalist, the best singer, the best bassist, the best drummer, those types of things. So
fantastic.
It just encourages you to hone your craft and try.
What a great idea! What a great way of grooming talent! What a great way of improving the music industry. Because guess what? We look at you, we look at Rocky Dawuni, we look at Yofi. Even though Yofi is not full-time doing music right now, we look at you, we look at Rocky, and we see what the product of a fantastic idea like the Pop Chains could really be. It was such a great idea. Anyhow, let's get into the where the money Riddim back again. So you give us a fantastic song on that Riddim, right? Fantastic song, which is also one of the songs that practically went viral upon release. Oh my God, I knocked over my mic. Which is practically, went almost viral. Or viral, almost immediately upon release.
Yeah.
Tell us what went into building that song.
Yeah, certainly music is all about feel, right? You have to feel the music. It's almost like something is speaking to you, like a language, right? So when I heard the rhythm and I looked around me, I just remembered, where we've come from. Everything was nice until COVID hit. And you can imagine people have lost, family members, friends, work colleagues, people have gotten very sick, people have lost jobs, lost homes, a lot of wahala, so to speak, right? A lot of challenges. And I felt it was time to, pull out the candle and put some light out there and
bring
try
some
to
hope
lighten
back.
up the situation and inspire people to keep on moving, right? So that idea inspired the song, and that's what that's what informed the lyrics of the song, and it fit perfectly with the rhythm. So that's how I came up with the Keep On Moving song.
Fantastic. And let me share a little backstory with it with everybody. So you actually did a song, a different song, because I think that whoever, and I take a lot of the responsibility for that, for explaining what the whole concept was. I think a few alphabets were missing in the instructions, so the communication didn't go through really well, and then you came up with a completely different song, which I still have and I still listen to. You remember that, don't you?
Yes, I do. And
we will put that song out one day, my brother. We will produce that song one day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Tell us about that, though. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a misunderstanding.
Mix up, yes. And then, like I said, I take more of the responsibility.
No, that's okay. I mean, this is the power of collaboration, right? You're gonna have to make mistakes before you get it right, so it's okay. Yeah, so I made a different song, and then I was like, why didn't we use the rhythm? I was like, okay, what rhythm? And then I was like, so I think I had something like 3 days to
redo the whole song all over again.
Yeah, so
that's how powerful you are as a songwriter, my brother. Yeah. You see? Yeah. And you know who else had that mix up? You're not alone, Black Rasta had the same thing. Black Rasta. We can laugh about it now. But Black Rasta wrote a completely different song. I'm like, where's the rhythm? He's like, what rhythm? I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. So it happens to the best of us.
It was good because every experience, every
absolutely
experience comes with something interesting, right? So I had to go to the studio 3 days and just write the new lyrics, new melody to the rhythm, and here we are. So, and gladly it's doing very well. So that's wonderful.
Keep on moving. I love that song so bad. And because it's such a simple song to groove to and to sing to, it's one of the songs that my kids have actually picked up really quick too. Yes, you hear them singing. I have a video of my kids singing a lot of the Where the Money Rhythm tracks, and I'm going to put it out. It's amazing. Wow. Including my 2.5-year-old daughter who's singing Turbulence and Black Rasta and Commander Messiah. It's just beautiful,
Yeah.
But anyhow, Local Crisis.
Yeah, we have been through so many changes in this Iowa. It's been so hard to so many faces succumb to challenges. But do not be troubled, for it's time to be positive. Get up on the double and chant down all negative. Oh yes, let's be inspired to make it our collective prerogative to forge ahead, never give up, love one another. We make a life out of what we have, not what we're missing. It's gonna be okay very, very soon. We'll be buzzing, so we got to keep on moving. We've gotta keep on forging.
So, anytime you hear the rhythm, right, the rhythm is just basically a set of, it's a chord progression with melodies and all of that, we all know about that. But there's one thing that is distinct about this rhythm, right? You know what I'm talking about, that sax riff. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. Now, let's welcome on the show the guy who played that rhythm. I said somewhere that Dean Fraser would be jealous. I still stand by that. Let's go on the phone lines right now with a man called Valves. Welcome on the show, Valves. Tell us, how did you get on the rhythm?
I think I work with Mr. Juju, a lecturer at the music department, and I think I go to his place to do some recordings with him, and I think one day he called me and he was like, "I should come around. He has some project that he wants me to work on." But before then, I was totally down that day because certain things weren't going on well. So when I go to his studio, he asked me how far, and I was like, "I'm going through this. I'm going through this. I'm going through." He was like, "Oh, I shouldn't worry about it. Such is life, and then everything is gonna be alright." So he was like, he has some beat that he wants me to do something small on it. That's the money rhythm rhythm like beat. So I think he just gave the rhythm that he just gave the rhythm that da 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 da. So after he gave the rhythm, I started playing on the saxophone, and it was like I should pour out my feelings. So I guess I was very emotional.
Your emotion into that song. Oh my God. I think that the whole world should be grateful that you were emotional that day, because you know what? If you were not emotional that day, we would have missed a beautiful song like Emotional Survival is also what you call that song, right? So that's the reason why you called it Emotional Survival.
Yes, please.
Tell me though, what's your music background? Because the kind of progressions you play, the things you do with the saxophone, you're a professional music person, right?
Jesus?
You are a professional music person, because you said you work with Juju. You work at you're a music student. Tell us about your music background.
Yes. I think it all started, I think, around in the year 2013, way back in JHS. I think I started music with my grandma. My grandma joined me on a Methodist show. Like, I don't know whether you've heard of the Methodist Brigade.
Yes. My grandma was a Methodist too.
That's why I started.
So now your music is out there on all digital platforms, right? I believe this is your first music to get on digital platforms. What's your plan? What's next?
Oh, I'm thinking of doing better one. Actually, the way this one happened, like it was something unexpected. I actually wasn't expecting it to blow this much. Like I'm even surprised. Like it has done. So there's more to go. There's more to come. We are still cooking.
Nice.
There's more to come. We have a lot.
Nice.
Back over to our hands.
Almighty knows. So if you have to check, do you have any other music out, by the way? Do you have anything else on, say, YouTube? Anything that you freestyle? Because I checked you on Instagram, and you have some. I see you doing your thing there over there.
Yeah.
Do you have any other music out people could go check?
Not yet. You are still working on it.
Most definitely. And let me tell you.
Before the year ends.
Before the year ends. And Komanti Music will be doing a lot of things with you as well. That's already stated, right?
Yeah.
Because we are in the camp with the man called Fantiman Juju. Anyhow, thank you so much, Valves, and keep the fire burning, all right?
Okay.
Every time. One love. Thank you so much. All right. Now, let's go listen to the song. Of the one, because he didn't just play the riff on the rhythm, he came out with his own song. It's called Emotional Survival. Personally, I can attest to it. I think it's the one that I listen to most, because it's easy listening. Jazz on a reggae rhythm. Emotional Survival by Man Valves. Check it out. For a lot of you, this is the moment you have been waiting for. You know how I know? Because I've been doing my own survey, I've been doing my own census, and asking DJs and consumers and producers and whoever not, who they think killed the rhythm most. And I'm not saying this to put any of the other songs down, alright? I'm just saying that even among the artists, some of us agree that this youth killed the rhythm most. I am talking about that Sankal. My race. Welcome man like Jawais. Blessed love Jawais.
Yes, I. Bless
Yes. So tell me Jawais. First of all, what kind of food do you even eat to come up with a song like that? Killer track that, my lad.
Really and truly, just give thanks because, because when the reading was sent to me, I don't know, I try inspiration, because I just hear the reading, I'm a kind of artist when the reading hits me, so actually this song was actually a freestyle something, I was just playing along with the reading, just trying to get the melody and, and then boom, the lyrics come out that, and, going to the studio to record it made it massive, and basically this song was actually talking about, my experience through life, so it was really easy for me to put up a lyric like that on the reading,
So a personal experience, you said. But let me ask you though. You said, I just heard you mention that it's almost like a freestyle. How many takes did you take? Because you know what? I sent you that rhythm. I personally sent you that rhythm. And it took less than how long to turn out that? I'm like, yo, wait. How long did it take you to write that?
Sure. But after the reading was sent to me, I had a song done like I think 3 or 4 days, but I never had the time to pop in the studio and go voice it out, but I really had a song complete. I really, and later, I have a handy phone where I used to record. I do this voicing and all of that, So my dad actually was part of the arrangement of the song too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So So basically, I finished writing everything like 3 or 4 days, but never had the time to go into the studio and
Nice.
record it,
Nice. And crowd of people, a lot of the reason why this youth is such a bad artist is because of his father, who he just mentioned. You understand? Kwesi Rankin, enough respect. You understand? Yes, foundation. Yeah. And what I observe from a distance is that this is a father who has a vested interest in the progress of his son, So his shadow cover him. He have the Rankin family and all that thing there. Tell us a bit about your dad and about the Rankin family, my youth.
Yeah, man. Actually, it's Ranking Crew,
Ranking Crew.
It was Ranking Crew, My dad used to be a presenter, the voice on the radio stations, and, he's a DJ as well, and a musician, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the foundation started, when I was, I think, towards 9, I was singing here and there, my dad had a studio in the house where we have the likes of Yogi Dogi, I was privileged to be there because Yogi Dogi lived like 2 junctions from where the Ranking Crew is, So, yeah, man, I was able to meet mad fish, with giant artists here, we can take this, and, some of the time, when I was in Kingston, I think I saw something sometimes here, with Reginald Hall
Nice.
Yeah.
So you grew up in the culture. No wonder you turn out such a bad artist. Yeah. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Yeah, tell me one thing. I heard your music for the first time, years ago, and I thought that was Buju actually. Now, my brethren who showed me your music said he thought it was Sizzler. Now, I showed your music to somebody, and the man said he thought it was Lutan Fire. How do you manage to sound like all the great artists in the industry? Nice.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, and what I'm grateful for is, my listening to songs like that, like when people hear me, they go like, yo, this artist sounds like this, and the next minute you hear another song, it sounds like this, man.
Has anybody told you that though? Have people told you that you sound like some of these artists?
Yeah, man, it all started from the foundation, the songs I used to hear when I was growing up, and all of that,
Nice.
All this inspiration is now for my surroundings.
And the inspiration is that most definitely. Now tell us what your promotion plan is for the song. Since the song has been released, it's been getting great reviews. What you gonna do? Are we going to shoot a video? What's going on?
Yeah, man, true. Because really and truly on Facebook, I have so many DMs and telling me why you killed the weekend or killed
Yeah.
the
No question.
All the songs on the reading list, man, everybody,
Yeah.
from head to toe,
Respect.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, we really want to try, try to do a couple of promotions of the song,
Most deaf.
Another one reading forward.
Most deaf.
So, we really have a plan for it.
Nice. Nice.
We really want to get all the materials and everything in place before we start a bigger promotion.
More fire. Most deaf.
Taking it with, people are already loving the song, and everybody's feeling the vibe. So yeah, man, we just have to put things up.
And that be one here. And you know what? Chromancy Music is in talks with Another One Productions to do some exceptional things with this artist Jawise. Look in the media space, look in the music space for some more exciting stuff from man like Jawise. In the meantime, let's leave you with a song that he put on the rhythm. This one is called
I forgive thanks for my privilege, we got vibes with the morning sun. All the days of my life, Jah, you be my light and my strength. All my needs and wants you provide. Thank you, give thanks for the rising sun on my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got a fight and hold on to my faith. Never bow, no time, no day. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. All my life I praise the Most High. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. Like pressure me a bust pipe. Country, I know the wicked and come out like was. For all the traps and search for me still like going cross. You are my rock, you are my fortress, my comforter. Around the buckle line, John, you are my buckler. Jah, 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 no left me, him always there beside me. Me wonder why the wicked one go down. And war me, we no war me, we no war me myself. No, give thanks for the rising sun on my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got to fight and hold on to my faith. Never bow, no time, no day. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. All my life I praise the Most High. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. Like pressure me a bust by. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. All my
put a man and a woman above you.
So, one thing is that, you know, every time I'm presenting the other tracks, and a lot of the times I forget about my own track. Yes, I'm on the rhythm too. Yours truly, Jahbeloved. Yes, every time. Now, if you know my track, you know the voice that sings the chorus. Matter of fact, if you know my music in general, you hear this brother's voice a lot of the times. But I get, the reason why I brought him on today, right, is because I get that question a lot. Who sang the chorus? Who sang the line, you know, before I came in with my bit and everything? Well, full disclosure, he's not Ghanaian, but that's about the only thing, right? So you can spare us this one. He's a brother that I do a lot of my music with, like I said before, and he goes by the name Mellow Wayne. Welcome, Mellow.
What's up, man?
Give us some freestyle, Mellow.
No, when enough honor respect, enough honor respect, man. You see, in this music business, a real talent is a real talent. A gift is a gift, you know. You see me? Yeah, man, a gift is a gift from God. And when you have real talent, you know, you see real talent, you just go to the studio and man play rhythm and you just do bam and do a tune. You see me?
Yeah.
You know, a talent where a man develop overnight talent, you know, them have to think and take all the month and things to write all the music.
One thing with this brother, right? Every time I go to the studio and drop any rhythm that you came with, the moment he hear the rhythm, he starts jump on it already.
Yeah,
even before you jump,
I'm ready.
Even before you're in the booth with yourself, I'm like, yo, Mellow, yo, bro, listen, we're here to record a song. Like you creating another song right now.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, well, yo, very versatile artist, very extremely versatile artist.
Yeah,
I have another track with you called Friend Enemy.
Yeah, man, Friend Enemy. You see, Friend Enemy. I did Friend Enemy because of the kind of people them that I'm around and the things I've been through. That's the reason why I do Friend Enemy. You see, Friend Enemy is all about your friend them where you used to spar with. And nothing now go on for you. And all of a sudden, Father God bless you and things kick off for you. So you start make some money and you start uplift yourself. And them start act shady. Like them not even know you no more.
Goosebumps.
Them, you know, them is not into you no more.
Goosebumps.
Because them feel say why where you make and where you have to share with them, but that's not how it goes.
Goosebumps.
You go give a man a thing, but you don't want to share your blessing with nobody. You go give them some of your blessing, you know. But them have to wait until you rise.
But to where the money. So you came in the studio and then you entered the thing there and then you gave it your own different twist. You sang it your own way. I'm like, Mellow, do it like this. Mellow's like, nah. He does it 4 times and he's the same. I'm like, actually that sounds better. Let's use that. Tell me about the experience, Mellow.
Well, it's the style and the pattern, you know. You see, music is all about the style and the pattern and the versatile of it. To make people catch it. Because if you listen when me say where the money there, it's a woman thing, you know. It's like that song the catching to woman and to man and to kids. So you see when a woman see you and she with you like I say, you don't let her have no money. She can't just walk away from you and say, it's okay. And she can put on your music and you say, where you play that music for? And you feel bad immediately. Because it's the truth, it's reality.
That's the power of music.
Money, you know.
That's the power of music. And you know what's beautiful about music is that you cannot determine how people interpret your music, you know?
No.
You put the music out there and then you leave it for people to interpret it.
Yes.
That would have been the last thing I was ever thinking about when I said, where the money there?
No. You know, where the money there? You know what I mean? Where the money there? Yeah, I tell her, say, I don't know, but trust me now, she knows, say, you know. but you just have to tell her, I don't know. It's like Shaggy said it wasn't me.
Meanwhile, she knows say I am.
That's what I'm saying. but him no want agree to it, say why it is true and yes you're right, you really catch me.
Last card.
She need the money. Where the money there?
In the meantime, Mellow Wayne, last words before we go. Where the money Riddim? What are your general impressions about that?
Where the money there? Why I think where the money there I go lick it, you know. I go lick, you know. See them tune up on the album. Where the money there? It a go lick.
Wicked.
It a go lick. And friend enemy, them a go lick. Because you see them is positive.
Yeah.
And them is reality.
That's how you go, you know? All the time. So, look out for Mellow Wayne's music coming on the Cormancy Music label.
Lord.
Understand? Yes, indeed.
Bless upon yourself.
Keep watching this.
Positive message we are sent. You see me? And we have changed the world to another level. Positive message, straight up. Love me, say. And God every time. Without God, you are nothing. Mellow, Quincy Barco, enough honor and respect.
Ghana, Jamaica.
Bless up.
One
Straight up.
Yeah.
Motherland, me say. You see me? Motherland, Africa. Long time, me see them a pray with. I jealous them, jealous of it. Corrupted heart. Run away. Friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy. Me say them a friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy. Me say them a friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy. Me say them a friend enemy. You know here we gone, no them can hold we again. None of them the enemy with the ground like brethren. We gone, nobody can stop we again. None of them the enemy with the ground like brethren. But the tongue got them the lion, them from out of the den. We fresher than the apple and the plum of the stem. I run up them out but we not go matter them. I bust up them things and we not go watch that. Friend enemy, friend enemy, friend enemy. Me say them a friend enemy, friend enemy. Friend enemy, friend enemy, me say them a friend enemy.
I mean say honey na your bowl, I mean say dagger na your back. Friend enemy jealousy, I go give you a attack. Judge by we side, I mean say nothing we a lock. Always yellow and the leader of the park. We are the general, you are the quacker. You are the flop, we are the rocker. We are the lion, and I'm taking it and no kaka. Jahbeloved, Mellow Wayne for the case once again.
Friend enemy, friend enemy. Friend enemy, me say them a friend enemy. Friend enemy, friend enemy.
Red lover done them. Diarrhea run there. The wrath of God upon them.
I am your thief, you sell some fire. You're killing people every day. Anytime you open your mouth, I feel like you're leading my people astray.
Government by family and friend, corruption never end. And you tell us said you are God sent, but when we turn around the bend, you thieving with a pen. Coffee with family, and I struggle for fed. And when you come after we, like the cock on the end. What a pity when we sell our dignity as spent. Politicians them attack we from the rear end. Lead we to a dead end. And the fake preacher telling I and I feel repent. With the money in my pocket is the mountain I get. And when the gap are ever widen, fences can mend. So this question I send,
where the money